Hey everyone, I am pulling some cards for the lunar eclipse that is happening in Scorpio this weekend on May 15th or 16th, depending on where you are in the world. This one is for Aries rising. I'm doing the rising sign so that I can associate it with where it falls in your natal chart. If you don't know your rising sign, you can go to astro.com and put in your birth date, time, and place, and it will give you a chart. You'll look at your ascendant, and that is your rising sign. So for Aries, the eclipse will be happening in your 8th house. 8th house is associated with everything taboo, sex, the occult. It's also associated with other people's money, so loans or inheritances and joint finances. There's also intimacy as part of the 8th house as well. And of course, death and rebirth, so transformation. The 8th house is ruled by Scorpio, so this eclipse will be happening in the ruling house. So let's get started. So I actually borrowed a tarot spread from Emerald Lotus Divination, so if I'm looking in that way, it's so that I can read what each placement means. So the card to best represent life at this moment is the Empress, which is quite interesting because right now Venus, which rules the Empress card, and you can see the Venus symbol right here, and Jupiter are both in your first house. So right now life is probably feeling pretty good. You probably have a lot of things coming your way. You have a lot of abundance happening in your world at the moment. And where you can look to find some truth in your life, Ace of Swords. So this is indicating that maybe there is some new ideas coming in. You may be having some good discussions with people. Swords is very much about communication and thought. And aces are new beginnings. Maybe you've had a new idea. There's something within this that makes you feel an inner truth. These ideas may have something to do with 8th house subjects, quite possibly money, other people's money. Could indicate maybe some type of business partnership. So definitely look at your own ideas on where to find truth. Make sure that you're looking for truth within yourself, not out in the rest of the world. Something that your intuition will be telling you. Ten of Swords. This is, the one card that nobody wants to see. Well, one of the few cards that nobody wants to see. Ten of Swords is very much indicating an ending, and likely a painful ending. So your intuition is probably telling you there is something that you need to get rid of. Full moons in general are about removing what no longer serves you, what is no longer helping you get to where you need to be in life. So whatever it is, it's probably going to be a painful release, but it's a release that has to happen in order for you to move forward. With this being 8th house subjects, this could be something along the lines of spirituality, because the 8th house does rule the occult. Spirituality is sometimes considered part of that as well. So I am kind of seeing a possibility if there's something blocking you from moving forward on a spiritual level. Something that you can set in motion for the future. 10 of Pentacles. This is all about financial stability for family. 10s are endings. It's like the celebration type of ending. So when you hit a 10 of Pentacles, this could be financial stability. This could be maybe a new job or a new promotion. Sometimes 10 of Pentacles can also represent an inheritance, which is also an 8th house theme. Or it could be maybe a loan that you need to get something started. So you want to look at the money sections of your 8th house. Is there a loan or a grant or something along those lines, or financial help from friends or family that could help you move to where you need to be to get your financial security in your family? Something that is higher information coming through. So is this going to be something that your intuition is going to be telling you? Something that you're going to be hearing from, you call it God or Spirit or the universe? It's the Six of Cups. Six of Cups is all about your inner child. It's about the past. So there's something maybe in your past that you need to go back to. This is kind of a happy past as well. Maybe there's an old memory in your past that you need to look at to help you get through now. I know things have been hard. We've all kind of been through a collective trauma these last couple of years. And sometimes it helps to move forward when we remember what things were like before. So kind of dig into your mind. See what parts of your past were happy. How can you recreate some of this happiness that was there, but in a new way? And the universe may send you messages to kind of let you know how to get back to this inner child that you have in you. And then how the eclipse will change you and give you strength. Whatever difficulty, especially with 8th house being all about transformation, being in Scorpio, which is about transformation, and a lunar eclipse being about letting go of things, strength comes out of those transformations. So what happens during this time is definitely going to give you strength to move forward on. Okay. And when I do these, I like to pull a couple of oracle cards as well to give us an idea of what's the overall influence happening here and what kind of advice we have. Your overall influence is resilience. So it might be hard, but you've got this. You have the ability to break through the losses that might come with this and come out better on the other side. It's not going to break you like you might think it will. Yeah. And the advice that we have, let's see, it's power. So stand in your power. Of course, this is the full moon card. So you want to stand in that power that you have. You don't want to let people walk over you. You want to make sure that you are standing up for yourself, and understanding that what is happening is what needs to happen. You have the ability to make sure that this does not knock you down. So it might be difficult, but you're good. You've got this, and you know that you have this. So I hope that that's helpful for you guys to help you get through all of this and understand what's coming towards you. I will link the decks that I'm using in the description box, along with my link to my site to book personal readings if you'd like, or leave tips if you feel so called to. Thank you guys. Have a good weekend.